Welcome to Easy Company Collectibles, and today we're going to be making a buyer pass on the Dark Knight Batman life-size bust. Now, as you know, I have the one-to-one Joker, just got him in a few days ago. And then as soon as I get him in, I have this statue drop from Infinity of the life-sized Christian Bale bust. Now we're here on ComicConcepts.com, here starting at $41.99, which is going to be lower than 7% lower than most of your competition, because they're offering a limited time run, pretty much the first week, up until March 10th while supplies last for this pre-order, which means you can get them a lot cheaper if you go ahead and do this exclusive pre-order run. Order here at ComicConcepts.com. So, Smiley Dandy EasyCO will save you 10% off your first purchase on ComicConcepts.com. Now, with that being said, $41.99 is a good price because I said, hey, you know what? If this is for around the lower end of $4,000, which this guy was, he was 4K. Now it's gone to 42 with this little limited thing, and now it's climbing up to 4,500 for these busts. Getting quite pricey. I do not like the price hikes that it's going through. That's a whole new world of topic and talks of why this has gone up and how and why and blah blah blah. Let's go into the statue and see if this is really worth it. And by golly me, I mean, you guys take a look. I'll just let you take a look at this. This statue likeness. I mean, I have another one, as you can see, Justice League, and then this one being number 2. So that's thousands of dollars just in 2 statues. So you have to think long and hard for. Well, some people don't have to. I mean, how fortunate you are with the money situation financially. But when you look into these statues and you think, you know, what you're getting for the money, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work when you look into a statue like this. As you can see, the likeness is unreal. And one thing about Infinity, they give you like little things, like even these little tools in the box. They gave you a box opener, accessories. You know, I feel like they actually understand the collector. I've never gotten gifts like that from Hot Toys. I mean, for the price tag, you kind of not expect it, but either other statues, you know, in Prime 1, you get exclusive bonuses, but yeah, you're paying for them. So with a company like this, as you can see, that's utterly amazing. Now, one thing I do want to point out, which may be a problem, is the hair. It's very finicky. With the hair being so pressed up in the packaging and bouncing around, it's not going to be as great as it is in the actual statue prototype pics. They style it, they have a chance to work with it. When you get in the box, it's probably going to be like smushed up. So there was a lot of futzing to do with this Joker, and luckily the way the hair is, you can just, you know, futz it up and it's good. This hair, and then the Henry Cavill hair, which I haven't seen too many bad images of the Cavill hair. This one is done very nicely, obviously, but the hair, styling wise, when you get it outside the box, I've been seeing those come at a little concern. More of a concern, not an issue. The issue is not there, it's just a concern. Now, with that being said, the hair is just immaculately done. You can see just right here in my Joker, it's just amazingly done. The card kind of blocks his face, so you can't really see. Here, we'll do that. But you can see a little bit more of his face, and it just looks amazing. It's a very, very intricate work being done into these things, and I think for the price tag, it's worth. If it stays around $4,000 for these half-body torso busts with arms and whatnot, okay, fine. This guy, I think it's leaning towards a little bit more because of the light-up function. I don't believe light-up function should cost that much. Not too sure exactly on what exactly made the hike, besides the economic issues and whatnot. It's a very good excuse for companies nowadays, so they're using it. I mean, prices are going up and up. Now, this Selena Kyle behind him I didn't go for. I'm not too much a fan of the more so like I just Batman, you know. Batman, Joker, Superman. I'm more into those really kick butt characters. So, but nonetheless, my only thing is, wasn't this more like a creamish tannish color? So it was kind of more light, I guess you would say, like a lighter color. And of course, these are the first promotional pictures from Infinity. They probably have a lot of tweaking to do, just like they did with the Robert Pattinson Batman. And that one is one for the books as well. I'm also thinking about that one too, but Pattinson has more movies ahead for him, so we shall see. Now, Pattinson's Batman, I think, is only 3,800. I think it's 3,800. So he's not too heavy on pricing compared to this guy. This guy's one of the more heavier priced ones that we've seen, actually. I'm not sure, because Joker to me is a lot more work than this. To me, this is more sculpted stuff going on. It should be a little bit more on the cheaper end, and because I believe there's more silicone on Joker's head than it is here, because it cut off over here at the neck, and Joker goes all the way down to almost below the throat. So pricing is a little bit on the iffy side, but like I said, the Comic Concepts website has it for about till March 10th, I believe. I think they just said March 10th is the last bit you can get it for that price, which it's an amazing sculpt. I just can't get past how these statues, I never give 10 out of 10s, and Infinity really, I don't know what I gave Batman, but Joker got a 10 out of 10 from me. It's absolutely perfect. There are some slight tingy things, but I wouldn't call that, like I said, I wouldn't call that faults or issues. I would just say concerns. Now, the only fault is the price here, but I mean, hey, look at what we're looking at, This is damn near perfection. This thing freaks people out when they see it, especially as Joker. It's going to freak the crap out of people when they see it in person. And then Christian Bale, being his little sidekick, I'm going to have them side by side. Beautiful looking piece. I kind of gave it away. Obviously, I'm buying this. I'm a full-blown torso bust, I would say, collector as far as characters I like. Characters like Batman, Superman, Joker, these are iconic characters in pop culture, especially in DC. So, yes, this is an obvious buy for me. I'm definitely going to buy it. It's for a very select crowd too. Not everybody's going to collect stuff like this. A lot of people love this, but they don't want the whole entire bust. There's just too much room. And I agree. It is very space hogging type of a statue. But, I mean, look at that. Look at the immense detail you can get, the light up Dark Knight bases. I love that they designed it kind of after the tumbler you'll see in the rear. And you get his cowl that he gets to hold up front. I like that they did this. They didn't go with the arm in front of the face. I hate that. Joker has it, which is okay. And then this Batman has it, which is whatever. Also, the Pattinson Batman has it as well. And that's like, all right, you got to stop now, Infinity. I'm not pulling too many hairs out of your head with it right now, because not too much is out. But we have a lot of statues with that pose already, blocking their face. Or hand is the right hand is exactly up in front of his face, blocking the view from multiple angles. So I'd like this bust, being its price and the way it displays. I want it to display this beautiful face and head sculpt very naturally and nice, without having to go at a certain angle to look at him. I want to look straight at it and say, hey, there it is. That's a cool looking statue. And I think this really does it for me. I don't know if they go into the. They don't really post too much on their site. Let's see if Comic Concepts. Let's go with you. See if you have a bit of it right here. So, a little bit more angles. Some angles under certain lighting doesn't really catch Bale's likeness, but as they go on and go into prototype, it will show more and more. So I feel like this is a very jaw-dropping bust. This is something straight out of the movies. Really, Christian Bale would be jealous himself because I don't want Christian Bale. I want this guy. So let's see if they show the base a little bit more. They got his likeness amazingly well. I just feel under certain lighting, it's a little bit weird. Like this lighting is perfect. Whatever this is perfect lighting. As to go with any human beings, the lighting depends on how you look, which obviously at certain angles you don't look like yourself. Awesome bat work done here. Armor is done beautifully, magnificently. I'd expect all of this to be polystone, which that's why I was expecting it to be a cheaper statue, because they have more polystone versus the fabric material used here, right? So I was expecting it to be a little bit cheaper. While it's going to be heavier, it's going to be way heavier. So that's one thing to look forward into shipping cost. If you buy, I would suggest buying it from Comic Concepts if you are buying this. If you are, there's the rear. If you are buying this, buy it from a retailer that you know is going to get you statues on time and cheap, because the shipping that Comic Concepts uses is some type of deal that they go through, whatever, with UPS, and it makes it a lot cheaper. So, for example, this statue would have been like $500 to ship through anonymous companies, right? And shipping through him was $200 and some change. That doesn't break the bank when it drops. You know what I mean? It doesn't hurt you when the statue drops and you have to come up with this chunk of change, like $600-700, you know, on a 100+ pound package. So looking forward to buying from Comic Concepts is a good way to go, especially with a little bit of a lower prices, and then my little code there to save you a little bit more. The back of the base, the tumbler exhaust port is weirdly finessed into the back of the base. I love that. Absolutely love the way that looks. I wish the tumblers like whole design was all around the base without the wheels, but I kind of like how they executed it though. It's a very nice looking statue. I definitely think it's a must buy. Obviously here's this guy like, oh my god, it's a lot bigger than that. It's a lot bigger than what they're showing. Not the measurements, but the actual size of it like placed next to you is massive, especially my Batfleck. So I got Joker, Batfleck, and as you can see, Venom without the arms, because if he did have arms, he would take up the whole entire room. And do I have space? No, but we're going to order him anyway, because that's what we do. And he is set to arrive June 1st, 2024. It's only 1 year out? That's amazing. Okay, that's pretty cool. So the Pattinson bust right there for $34.99, $38.99 for Arnold. I'm surprised this guy is cheaper than this. I'm not sure what this is all about. They should chill. But yeah, that 1 year time frame sounds good. So if we don't get any delays, I would say 1 year time frame is going to be exactly how much we're going to expect, and it's just amazing. So as soon as we saw Joker drop, and then they said it's going to be ready in stateside in like a couple of months, those couple months came by and Comic Concepts shipped it right over. Here it is, looking epic. It's awesome. I'm totally getting the statue, definitely 100% getting the statue or human being dressed as Batman. So until March 10th. So lasts until March 10th. And let's see anything. Obviously the base lights up. Batman, your favorite light size. And our design shows a focus on the actor's appearance instead of letting him wear this helmet again. And I like that. I like that Infinity went with the unhelmeted version of Christian Bale. I think that's really a very good choice. I kind of wish they had a swap out. Now, here's things about Infinity's life-size bust. No swap outs. No swap outs. I kind of wish they offered a swap out head sculpt, but I feel like that would be a little bit too much, and then we'd be pushing prices climbing towards $5,000. So I don't know. I think this is the sweet spot in the in-between for him. So created using our proud medical level silicone. So medical level silicone lasts for about 20 years or so. It's supposed to, if taken care of well. and you're supposed to dust it off with an air duster from every 3 to 6 months. You don't want to brush at it because the brushing does take off paint and wear it off over time. So you don't want to do too much of a brush action on his face. So the Batsuit is delicate, painted to restore various texture throughout the armor, exactly according to official movies. The cape is made out of real fabric, so we're going to get a fabric cape. On the part, we used fused elements of the Batmobile into the base design, which I do like. Oh, I'm okay. Batman logo and start engine exhaust details with the light-up functions, which brings excellent display effect. We hope that this bus will become our collector's definite. Yeah, it's definitely coming to my collection. That's for sure. That's for sure right there. Like I said, it's weird how Arnold has a bus like this for $38.99, but I don't know. Maybe they're taking advantage of the hype, and I mean, which they should. It's a company and they're trying to make money. They're not trying to lose money, and why not? You know. So this price definitely, if you want to get it, this is the price to get it at. This is a pretty chunky chunk cut out from the actual price. So I would definitely go for this one. If you have the funds and if you have the ability to, go get this one. It's a magnificent statue. I love it, and I can't wait to see it come to life in my own collection. It's literally going to come to life. So see you guys later. It's a must buy for me. Until next time, bye-bye.